Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to HJN. And so, for the time being, there's plenty of other subjects out there that you probably would want to be on the lookout for, and of course, I will be able to get to some others' requests as soon as possible, but for now, some of these other shorter topics I might as well get out of the way first, because after all, I've pointed out quite a few times actually that some of these newer episodes of HJN might actually be shorter than usual, and it's simply put because of the fact that sometimes these subjects here don't have much definition to them or much context revolving around them in general. So, of course, that's just the main reason why I'm going to get rid of some of these subjects here before moving on to the bigger and the better ones, of course. And not to mention, some others' requests can also be used as soon as I can get to them. But for now, I'm simply going to be talking about nanotechnology. Yeah, I mean, the fact that we're in the future right now, in summer of 2020, it's safe to say that we should at least inspect the main reasons why we aren't really having some of this new technology over. But think about it. Nanotechnology could be a total game changer. But I should explain what that is supposed to be. I mean, nano, of course, would refer to tiny particles, and technology, of course, would revolve around the fact that, as a whole, these tiny particles can be a part of our everyday lives in many different possible ways. Because, of course, we've had a lot of innovations and a lot of more real-life affairs with some other technology that we've had. We've had robots, we've had AI, we have hybrid cars, and we have so much more. So, that's pretty much a small summarization of what we got so far. But in terms of there's one thing out there that we're pretty much leaving out, it'd be nanotechnology. And I'd say that there's a lot that pretty much revolves around it. But still, if there's one thing in life that we should have, it'd be the fact that, well, nanotechnology can do a whole lot for us. It could actually become part of a variety of different uses, including construction, including, well, lumber hauling, including the usage of powering our cars in case we don't have fuel anymore. I mean, if the 70s fuel crisis was bad enough, and the oil crisis was bad enough, and if there were other crises that were pretty much awful from the very start, then of course, we could have nanotechnology to come along with us and fix these problems. So this way we don't have to have so much, well, loss over all of these things that have happened in our history. But now that we're here in the future, and we still don't have something like this, I just don't even know how we even sleep at night. I mean, it's gotten real frustrating lately with all these new things popping up, but still. The fact that humanity doesn't even want to take time in any of this new research and the like, it's sickening to most of us. We certainly were expecting a lot of this new technology to come according to some films that happen to be set in the future, but most of the time they never happened. And most of the time, even if they did happen, it would have just been a huge coincidence that had been done on purpose. Oh man. I might as well just let this whole thing go itself. If nanotechnology isn't not in our best interest, then well, what's the point of even thinking about it? So that's pretty much all I have to talk about nanotechnology itself, and the fact that, well, there's a lot that we should have done here in the future. Because the future is already here. And yet we hadn't done anything for it. Maybe just a couple things at most, but that's just it. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. If I'm ever going to have anything to say, that is. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.